Hello, everyone. I guess I'm waiting to see if the chat room fills up a little bit. This is my first time going live, so thank you all for you guys who supported. Obviously, like, I'll keep it going even if no one shows up, but I hope someone shows up because I would like to make this like a weekly thing. I think it'd be fun to do. Yeah. So with that being said, I guess the way that I'm going to do this reading is I'm probably going to do it by elements. Like, I'll start with fire, earth, air, and then water, I think, and then just go like that. So I'll be sure to put the timestamps below. Please keep in mind that I'm still doing that $15 special for the 6-card readings. So please email me at kayxztarot. I hope that I can put the description links. I've never done this before, so I don't know how all the the description shit work. I don't fucking know, but I'm gonna figure it out because I'm a smart cookie. I'm a smart girl. So yeah, so with that, let's get into the reading. So I'm going to start with, I guess, more people have definitely joined the chat. Hello, hi, welcome. Oops. Oh my gosh, where'd it go? What happened? Oh my gosh. Man, sorry, I literally lost it. OMG, thank you. Thank you so much. I literally just got a new foundation that I absolutely love. So I'm trying it out and I was like, it actually matches my tone. So I'm really excited about that. So thank you. So let's see. Who wants to go first in the chat room? Who wants to go first? Hello, hello. Rosa Alba, I think. What sign would like to go first? Thank you for the makeup comment. Thank you. Pisces. Okay, I'm okay with that because I'm a Pisces. So let's go on ahead and do it. All right. So basically I'm just going to do like a 3-card spread for each sign. It's going to be past, present, and most likely outcome for this week. So yeah. So, let's see what's going on for Pisces for the month of December 3rd through the 19th. Thank you guys for joining so much. All right, Pisces, Cancers. I see a lot of Capricorn, so I'm going to do water signs, and then I'll do earth signs starting off with Capricorns. All right. Oops. And look, Capricorns, there's your energy. Pisces. This is so much fun, y'all. I'm so excited. Please don't forget to drop a like. Yeah. Oh, shout out to that one person who dropped a like. There you go. Super appreciate it. Excuse me. All right. There we go. Got in a good shuffle, okay? Let's see. Thank you for those likes. All right, so the underlying energy that we have this week, Pisces, is the 9 of Cups. So that's really beautiful. Obviously, this is wish fulfillment. It can warn about overindulgence, but, with this week, honestly, I think that you guys should overindulge. I think that we've deserved it. Obviously, I've been very, a champion of self-love. It could be my Taurus moon poking through, but take a bath. I took a wonderful bath today with the bath bomb. I was so excited. So I think that, it's time for that type of overindulgence as far as just caring for yourself and choosing yourself first, right? So with this 9 of Cups energy, this is wish fulfillment, and it was followed by the 3 of Pentacles. So this could be wish fulfillment in work, opportunities that are coming your way. Especially after this retrograde is over, I believe on Thursday. So some really exciting stuff, okay? Oh, look at this, boom. So the foundation for this week is going to be the 10 of Pentacles. So stability, again, building, could be meeting, people working together, building abundance, For some of you guys, it could be marriage, surrounding family. A lot of you guys are maybe starting to make plans for being around your family for the holiday season. So that's really awesome. Wish fulfillment, especially when it comes to pentacles. And again, that can really start from within and then go outward, okay? Been having trouble finding a job for months. You know, just hang in there. You know, when I was in the process of looking for work, listen, if it's not the right job, it's not going to pop up, and nothing's worth settling for something that you don't want. So sometimes with jobs and everything, it's certainly worth the wait. Okay. Yeah. And then the present moment is the Six of Pentacles. So really heavy work week. Okay. Really, really heavy work, abundance, finances. A lot of you guys are going to be mirroring. This is a great card. This means the work that you put in is going to be what you receive from the universe. Okay. This is a mirroring energy. So if you decide to go into work for 2 hours, then your paycheck looks like you work for 2 hours, then so be it. But if you work your ass off, then you're going to get that. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get that payoff. And then the most likely outcome is going to be the Tower. So there could be sudden upheaval, sudden changes that are happening. But for whatever reason, I'm getting that that's positive. I'm just getting that there's going to be some opportunities that are kind of going to come out of nowhere. For some of you guys, you might have to move or relocate is what I'm getting. Thank you so much. But I'm going to clarify why the Tower card is here. This Tower card is the most likely outcome for Pisces. Whoops. Yeah, okay, so we just had the Eight of Hearts fly out, which is essentially the Eight of Cups. So with that being said, like some people are going to be leaving something behind, but I think it's going to be unexpected and it's for the better, especially with wish fulfillment. So if things weren't working out the way that you expected them to work out, like particularly in workforces this week, then you're going to be moving on. There's going to be some unexpected news, anything. And again, this can happen. You know, this reading, when you do weekly readings, like this is going to theme. So the universe is going to start processing this month, but you know, this can be within the next 3 months. Just keep that in mind. If you're like, nothing happened to me this week, okay, that doesn't actually have to happen that way. Some of you guys might be committing. I'm going to get one more card for the Tower, just to be super sure. And 3, 2, and 1. The Two of Cups. Wow. So some of you guys could honestly be meeting someone this week. I don't know why that card decided to pop out, because this was pretty work related, but some of you guys could be meeting someone through work or meeting partnerships, signing, you know, starting to think about deals and contracts with another person, because this Two of Cups with this Tower moment, but this person comes out unexpectedly. This could be somebody that you walked away from in the past that's now returning, especially with this Tower card with the Eight of Cups. So this could be somebody who's popping back up from the past. But, you know, even if it's somebody that you did not want, they could come and, you know, offer wish fulfillment or something along those matters with the configuration of these cards, guys. So just be mindful of that. Yes, don't hate the Tower. I absolutely love that. Don't hate the Tower. It's certainly helpful for change, because basically what the Tower does is when it happens, I always say that this means that you took too long and the universe decided to take it up for you. There were some changes that needed to happen, or like you were just moving too slow, or something just has to happen rapidly in order to get it cracking and get it moving. So it's not anything to fear. I welcome it. It's honestly, you know, some people could be dealing with a Scorpio with this, but it's just like an extreme change. But be mindful that everything happens for a reason, okay? So that is going to be it for our Pisces, all right? And then you know what? Because I saw Capricorn, I'm going to go into Capricorn, but you guys might have to keep me honest because like my memory is already like trash, all right? So let's go on to see what's happening with Capricorn December 3rd through 9th. Capricorn's December 3rd through 9th. Please. Capricorn is December 3rd through 9th. Shuffle like this, please. Capricorn is December 3rd through 9th. Oops. Capricorn is through 9th, Sun and Rising and Venus. Ooh, Capricorns. Wow. So we just had the Knight of Cups flip over. So some of you guys might be offering emotions or receiving emotions. And I think for some of you guys, it's an apologies that is apology that is coming in for you. So be mindful of that. Some of you guys might be more emotional. This could be a time of deep creativity that's coming in for you guys. So just be mindful of that. This is a beautiful energy, Capricorns, especially because I know that you guys have been like going through it cosmically. And so it's nice to see that there might be a relief, and that could be a change within yourself, getting more in touch with your emotional self. Yeah, but look at this. Oh, wow. To the 4 of Wands that popped out, Capricorn. So a lot of you guys are going to be experiencing, you know, love and family. This could be a marriage that's coming into you. Some of you guys could be meeting somebody. Excuse me. Excuse me. Some of you guys could be meeting somebody who's going to be coming in. You could end up marrying this person or spending some time with this person. So like, that's absolutely beautiful, Capricorn. And you know, Capricorns are very much family oriented. And so that's really happy, especially if some of you guys, you know, obviously some people don't get along with their families, but that doesn't stop Capricorns from being family oriented and just really wanting to spend time and be joyous with the people surrounding them. Yeah, an apology well overdue. Yeah, hopefully. You know, when you see the Knight of Cups, that could definitely, most certainly be a Pisces. Not a Pisces, but like an apology that's coming in. Oh, wow, look at that. Yeah. The 6 of Wands. So this is an underlying return. Somebody's coming back victorious and they want to show you, or you want to show somebody that you have become the person that you wanted to be. Remember that Capricorns are really, you know, they really are one for status. They really like being seen a certain way. That's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, some people hear that, oh, they're superficial. That's not what I'm saying. It's just that image matters a lot to Capricorns, you know? And so with that being said, this could be your energy or this could be somebody coming towards you. But again, it's followed by the Knight of Cups. So you could be connecting with a water, I'm sorry. You could be connecting with a water sign. Yes. So that's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or you could be connecting with a fire energy. So Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, but mostly it's just somebody who's they're feeling themselves right now. Obviously so much so that they want to open up to you. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, Capricorn. So this is what we were saying earlier. Some of you guys are definitely closing out a very painful cycle with this 10 of Swords being here this week. This foundation is coming out of pain. But like I said, you guys have been going through some topsy-turvy energies. A lot of you guys have been forced to evolve. Capricorns can be very, very stubborn. And so I think a lot of you guys might have been fighting that. But now this has happened and you guys are returning victorious and people are noticing you. You more so want to be noticed. The attention is definitely going to be on you guys. So that's really, really dope. Yeah. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles. What did we see earlier with the Pisces reading? Some of you guys could be connecting with a Pisces. But you know, you guys are more open to working and collaborating. Some people even coming together and like working together. Sorry to double down, but like working together, working towards a common goal, opening yourself up, listening to criticism, listening to different things that you might not have been so open to in the past. But like, this is obviously like a super beautiful reading, guys. Because you guys are going to be more open for expansion and growth and, you know, cooperation. All right. And then the most likely outcome, boom, is going to be temperance in the month of Sagittarius. So that's absolutely beautiful. So a lot of you guys have evolved and you've learned the lesson that you need to learn. And some of you guys are certainly moving into a higher consciousness, Capricorn. I think that you guys are certainly elevating yourselves. And you honestly, I'm going to be one of the people to shout you out because you've done the work. You know, sometimes it's very difficult to break old habits, Capricorns, and no shade, you know, no shade, no tea, right? But you guys are represented by the devil in the deck. So it can be more difficult for you guys to let go of those habits because for Capricorns, most of the time, their work ethic, it has not failed them. So when it's challenged, it's kind of hard to readjust, especially with earth energy. That's just earth energy, period. So I'm not trying to like come at you guys, but it seems like you guys have certainly closed out a cycle and you're coming back victorious. You've learned the lessons. You're starting to evolve. You're starting to put those evolutions into practice. Okay, Capricorns. And so that's an absolutely beautiful thing. I'm very excited for you, Capricorns. Thank you so much for being here. Yes. And then I'm going to do Cancers. Okay. Cause I saw them just kind of just seeing as I see it. All right. No, Cancers. Haha, y'all's polar opposites. With my little Cancer rising. See what's happening. Cancers. Cancer. Ooh. What just flew out? Cancer. Yep, the Justice card could be connecting with a Libra, mind you, but there's just going to be balance. And for some reason, I'm getting Cancer, and you have to let me know because I actually had this thought earlier, and I want to ask you. So, Cancers. Oh, hey, boo. Hey, Maxine. How are you doing? I'm so happy to see you. Thank you for joining. Yeah, so with this, I just wanted to know, are Cancers dealing with some type of like insecurities or kind of like in the Eight of Swords moments where like we're like stuck in kind of like this weird mood where we have no basis, no grounds for being riddled with self-doubt, but for whatever reason we feel that? I don't know. I've certainly been that way, and I can't tell if I'm projecting, but I like have nothing to worry about. And I'm like, I feel like this is more Cancerian energy. But anyways, there's going to be balance that is coming. You know, there's going to be balance that is coming, but I think that it starts from within and working its way out. More so, some of you guys could be dealing with legal issues. Obviously, when you see justice come through. 3, C2. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, so some of you guys are coming back from a return. Also, and then the Hierophant could be connecting with a Taurus, but this is tradition. So some of you guys are returning back to family. And for some of you, I think that you're showing your family how successful you've been. I think a lot of you guys have kind of had a break in family matters, and you guys are returning and you're looking very triumphant in doing so. So really have fun this holiday season, Cancer, okay? All right. Hello. All right. Almost. All right. So the bottom of the deck, Cancer, we have the Magician. All right. So this is manifestation. A lot of you guys are going to start getting what you want. And remember, as above, so below. When you see the Magician, this really means pay attention to those cosmic energies. I know that there is a new moon that is happening on Thursday night, I believe. And, you know, Cancers are certainly ruled by the moon. So be careful. Not be careful, but make sure that you utilize and don't miss the opportunity to set those goals, especially coming into the new year, Cancer, because that's going to be extremely powerful for you guys. But pay attention to your horoscope, okay? This is definitely a time of manifestation, especially of what you want, all right? Could be connecting with an Aries or a Scorpio. It's kind of what I'm seeing, but like you guys are really in this period where you guys can certainly get what you want. So think about what that is. Think about what do you want? What do you want 2019 to look like, Cancers? And make sure that you start putting in that energy and start thinking that way. Do not stay, if you kind of understood what I was saying about that self-doubt, make sure that you release it because it's unnecessary. It's just kind of like doubt is the devil's playground. And because like there's such an upswing of positive emotions that are coming in, that's the devil that's trying to play like tricks on you guys. So just be mindful of that. Yeah, and then here we go. At the top of the deck, we do have the Knight of Cups. And this is your energy, Cancer. So a lot of you guys could be opening up emotionally, could be offering love, could be receiving offers of love. Somebody could be coming to you. Again, could be dealing with a Scorpio, Pisces, or a Cancer. But there is a message of love. Could be a message of creativity for a lot of you guys, too. Like a lot of you guys might be stepping into a really creative art. Like if you're an artist or writer, really take this opportunity to start getting those game plans and those things down. All right, Cancers. See, this is what I'm talking about. Look, the Five of Cups is kind of like the present moment. And that's what I was saying. There is something about the doubt. There is something about fears that is going on with Cancer. And I'm not necessarily sure where it's particularly stemming from. I'm actually going to clarify that. But obviously with the Five of Cups, anytime that you see these Three of Cups, do not cry over spilled milk, Cancer. There's two cups that are behind you that are standing upright that are ready to be used and utilized. There's no point in wasting your time crying over something that you can't get back. So certainly be mindful of that, okay? I'm going to see, look, and then the most, sorry guys. Okay, the most likely outcome, thank you, okay, is the Four of Wands. So this is happiness. It's going to lead to happiness, like I said. Especially this seems to be geared towards love. Reading is kind of what I'm getting, but if it's work, obviously, you know, you're starting to put emotions into work, your feelings into work, and moving in that way. Please don't be focused on negative energies. Please don't be focused on negativity because it's going to work out as it always does. You know, as long as you're waking up in the morning, then like you're winning, you know. But let's see what this disappointment is coming from. And this is kind of for me. And, you know, I'm a little curious There's a Five of Cups here, please. Cups here, please. All right. Yeah, this is love. Some of you are crying over some love connections that you had. Yeah, there's a conversation that's coming in with the Ace. This is essentially like the Ace of Swords to the Ace of Cups. So there's some crying over a conversation that might be had. Maybe somebody's coming in and offer a message. You might have been sad about this person in the past, but they're coming back. But there's just a lot of insecurities about honesty and expressing emotion, Cancer. So be aware of that, especially until this retrograde moves out of. So maybe be careful in how you might not be able to articulate your feelings. You might be misunderstood and misinterpreted. And you might say some things that you might not intend to say. So be mindful of that. But just hang in there, Cancer. Again, it ends up as the Four of Wands, which is absolutely beautiful. So, you know, hang tight and stick to it. All right. Somebody already heard from somebody. All right, got you. All right, see, it's that time. And I think Venus went back retrograde for like a 0.2 seconds, so that's not really over. Yeah, all right. So who's next? Gemini. Geminis, all right? Let's see. Gemini. Hey guys, please don't forget to drop a like. Thank you guys so much for joining me in this chat. Again, this is my first time doing a live reading and I'm really enjoying it. I'm practicing how to look at the comments and, you know, do what I'm supposed to be doing. All right, let's see. Geminis. Whoops. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. And, 2. All right. One more shuffle for Gemini. And boom. All right, Gemini. So the underlying energy we have is the Page of Wands. Okay, so some of you guys might be pursuing creative projects or just, you know, fueling a fire. Passion, you know, Wands is passion, kind of a masculine energy moving forward. Some of you guys are starting on projects that maybe you left behind. Be careful that you don't let that fire die out. If you guys are inspired, make sure that you follow that fire, because with the wand energy, you know, it's like a match. If you don't blow on it and give it oxygen, it's just going to fan out. It's just going to die out. So you got to be mindful of that, Geminis, not to be flighty. Like if this is something that you're truly passionate about, then make sure that you stick absolutely with it. Because you don't want to miss out on opportunities because like you got distracted by something else and then look back and be like, oh, I don't know. Okay. And for some of you guys, because I'm noticing that a lot of you guys are reconnecting. So this could be a new passion with an old fling. All right. So just be mindful of that. All right. Look, and then we have your energy here with the Knight of Swords. So definitely a message of communication that is going to be coming in. I'm going to clarify what that message could be, but you guys are probably going to be using your wit, how you communicate, especially with Mercury. Be mindful. Mercury's still in retrograde till middle this week, but the Knight of Swords is definitely your energy. So a lot of you guys could be talking and, you know, kind of flirting and chatting your way to the top is kind of what I'm imagining. Okay. So presently some Geminis might be feeling like you're left out in the cold. Like maybe you've left some people out in the cold. Especially with what I'm seeing when people are kind of returning back. So there seems to be this energy of abandonment that's not too far off. But the thing about when you see the Five of Pentacles, they're in front of a church. They're hobbling and wobbling in front of a church. So certainly be mindful of that, Geminis, okay? As you're moving forward, there is help, there is guidance, especially if you're trying to open up. But I see some of you guys reaching out and opening up to people that you haven't in a way before, especially if you feel this abandonment. Again, I'm going to clarify this reading. And then at the bottom of the most likely outcome is going to be the Hierophant. So there could be a commitment that's coming in for you guys. Going back to tradition, again, family is a big theme for the month of December. Family is going to be a big thing for the month of December, you guys. Could certainly be dealing with Taurus. And some of you guys might be pushed out of your comfort zone. All right. Why is the Knight of Swords here, please? Woo. The Knight of Swords, yes, for the Ace of Swords again. So there's just communication. A lot of you guys are going to be talking. This is your natural state, Gemini. So please don't be afraid of that combination, because you are the queens and the kings of speaking and giving your opinion and not giving a fuck. And most of the time you guys are right. So it seems that that happens. I'm trying to see why the 5 of Pentacles is here. Three. All right. Yeah, so some of you guys feel unstable about your financial situations, or just already institutions that you have, with this 10 of Pentacles being here too. So some of you guys feel really unsteady, but again, that could also be a Mercury retrograde like effect that you guys are experiencing, where you feel like you don't have much control, but you're certainly building on a foundation of solid ground, Gemini. So please don't be afraid. And feeling like you've missed out on opportunities. You know, they're going to come back around and you're going to hear messages for them. So just hang in there, Geminis. All right. And then one more card to see why the Hierophant is here. 3. Yeah, that's what I said. Okay, so we have the 4 of Pentacles pop out. So some of you guys are truly holding on to old tradition and old ways and old habits. And there's going to be a communication that comes in. Some of you guys could be holding on to past relationships, be holding on to past traditions. But I'm seeing that it's kind of left you a little bit isolated, but it hasn't failed you in the past, which is why you're a little less likely to give it up, Geminis. So, yeah. Oops, excuse me. So yeah, Geminis, this is really going to be focused on communication and just kind of old habits is really what I'm getting. All right. And I saw Virgos. All right. So Virgos are going to be next. All right. So just hang in there tight, Geminis, especially while this retrograde over, because you and Virgos get hit the worst because you're ruled by Mercury. So just be mindful in how you're speaking and communicating with others, because you don't want to get lost in the sauce. You don't want your message to get lost. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Hello. All right, let's see what's going on for Virgos. How's this retrograde treating y'all, Virgos? And please don't forget to drop a like, y'all. Virgos. Three, 2, and 1. All right. Hello. Thank you guys. 37 people in the chat. I really thought that like 2 people were going to show up. I was prepared for it, but I'm honestly surprised and shocked. I'm so happy to see all of you guys. Like, I'm going to make this a thing. Let me know like in the comments section and all that stuff if you think I should continue to do the live readings. I don't know. Anyways, so boom, Virgos, look at that. The underlying energy we do have is the 10 of Pentacles. So you guys are building a foundation on really, really solid ground. A lot of you guys are focused on that coins, focused on that money, on putting in that hard work, or just really focused on family and the loved ones that are surrounding you, okay? And that's a very, thank you. That's a very, very, very great stability for you, because this is your energy with the Pentacles here, earth energy, grounded energy. A lot of you are recognizing realities and working towards that, all right? Setting goals. This is a great week to set goals, guys, especially going into next year. Great week to set goals. Thursday, I believe, is a new moon. Please, 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 somebody fact check that for me. But it's a new moon, and that is the perfect time to really think about what it is that you want, okay? So, yeah, boom, we have Justice coming out as, you know, the pass of this card. So this is balance, okay, Libra. You guys are seeking balance, and I really think that this is happening in a financial way. You guys are really aware of the work that you put in. A lot of you guys, and this is kind of intuitive. This isn't necessarily the cards, but a lot of you guys are truly, truly starting to understand and know your self-worth when you haven't before. You guys are starting to recognize and articulate what you bring to the table, which is absolutely beautiful. You know, I come from a Virgo, so, you know, I understand, like, sometimes because you're such perfectionist, it gets lost. You get lost in critiquing yourself, and that's not what you want to do. And I think that some of you guys are starting to be like, you know what? I'm going to critique you now because y'all are fucking up. Y'all are fucking up my coin, my money, you know, all that other stuff. So now I'm focused on this, and I'm changing. And I really appreciate that, Virgos, because y'all are some of my favorite of the signs. And, you know, my polar opposite, I'm a Pisces. But, like, you guys have such a beautiful energy, and I think that you guys are finally recognizing that, and you're stepping into your power, all right? Which is beautiful. And then we have the Hierophant, who's pretty much made an appearance this whole week. It could be my poor shuffling, but, you know, anyways, this is Taurus energy. So this is a compatible energy with you guys. And you guys are focused on tradition growing. Again, a lot of you guys are stepping up into boss characters, leaders. People are seeking you for help and counsel just because they understand. People are starting to understand your worth along with you. You're starting to understand your worth. Virgos, very earthy energy, very, very earthy energy. And I'm glad that you guys are finding some groundedness. Yeah, I'm starting to see some groundedness with y'all where you haven't before. And then again with Pisces, all right, we have the Tower as the most likely outcome. So there's going to be sudden shift and upheaval. But for what you guys have built such a strong structure that this Tower moment, whatever it is going to put you in line with what you need to do. This is not a scary Tower moment at all. It's knocking down structure so you can build on that and grow on it. Okay, Virgos? I'm going to clarify to hopefully get a couple of cards. Oh, thank you. Yes. Dazia. Sorry if I said that incorrectly, but hell yeah, salute to fucking you for checking up on me. Checking up for that on me. All right. And yeah, so a lot of things could be made clear, or you guys with this Tower moment, a lot of you guys are going to recognize how many options you do have that you didn't think you did have. Okay. So some people are going to be, a lot's going to be revealed to them, and they're going to be like, oh, fuck, I really thought that I was kind of in this cave on my own, but I'm realizing there's so many people around me. Right. So that's a really awesome reading, Virgos. I'm really excited for you. So yeah, know yourself, know your worth. I always say that. Drake for the win, you know. Okay, excuse me. So what did I see next? You're right. I have not done a fire sign. So I'm going to do a fire sign, and then I did see Libra. So I'm going to do Libra, but I'm going to do fire next because I saw that. All right. So let's see. What fire sign? Aries? Nope, Sagittarius, because it's Sag season. All right. Sagittarius. Please don't forget to drop a like, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining the chat. I super, super appreciate it. Yes, thank you so much. One. All right. Sagittarius. And 3. All right, 2 and 1. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see what's popping with you guys. All right, Sagittarius. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So there is a feeling of isolation or retreating, or some of you guys could be moving into charity, with the church being behind, with the window pane. But some of you guys are feeling lost and abandoned. I'm going to clarify this to see why this is the underlying energy if the cards don't show me what that is. But what's going on, Sagittarius? You guys should be super flourishing. Lucky. I don't know why you're feeling this way. I have no idea. You guys have such a beautiful month this month. So make sure that you are on it. All right. So yeah, so we have the 8 of Cups. So a lot of you guys could be walking away from a situation. Again, when you see the 8 of Cups, this is somebody who's invested all this time and energy into the 8 of Cups. And, you know, now they realize and recognize it's time for me to walk away from that. So they walked away. They're going to go find their 2 of Cups to get to the 10 of Cups. Even though they put their heart and soul into these 8 of Cups and collecting it, now it's just the time to walk away. There's no need. There's always time for expansion and growth, Sagittarius. So there's no need to feel like you let yourself down or let someone else down, especially if you're walking away for expansion and the betterment of yourself. All right. And then we have the Ace of Wands. So this is a beautiful energy. So you guys are walking away and definitely walking into something greater and bigger than yourselves. And this is your energy, all right? Could be dealing, again, with an Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo. But just finding yourself, growth and expansion. Some of you guys could be studying, learning something new. You guys are the lucky people. You're ruled by the lucky planet. So, you know, whatever it is that you're walking away from that you feel cold about now, you're certainly walking into like a beautiful, beautiful energy, guys. So that's beautiful. That's a beautiful, beautiful reading. And then look at the bottom, the most likely outcome. So after you walk away, you're going to be able to return and come back, and you will be victorious in doing that. This has been an uphill battle, but you guys are certainly coming out of that, and you look good, as you should. I was just like so hurt when I saw this Five of Pentacles here. I was like, what the fuck is going on with Sagittarius? They're like the number one, like they're the winningest of winning ass signs right now. But yeah, let's clarify what this Five of Pentacles is here for, just for the sake of seeing it. See, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Right, and you kind of had the same combination as one of the other ones with the Five of Pentacles meeting with the 10 of Pentacles. So you guys are feeling like your foundation is unsteady, but again, that is a false alarm. You guys are actually working and building on a very steady foundation. So please try to ignore these feelings of self-doubt. Sagittarius, you guys are doing really, really well, prosperous. You guys are certainly walking into a new chapter and phase into your life, and it's going to be exciting. It's going to be riveting. It's going to be all the things that you want it to be. Sagittarius, it will certainly keep you entertained. So just, you know, hang in there again through this retrograde, and boom. All right. So now that is it for Sagittarius. Thank you so much. We are going to move into Libras. All right. Hey, Libras. Boom. Oh, sorry, I'm starting to read through. Yes, Clifton Crown, your new personal reader. Hello. I'm always happy to see you again. I'm so bad with names. My memory is absolute trash, so make sure that you make your presence known, all right? 3. And this is for Libras, guys. Thank you so much, Maxine, for holding it the fuck down. Shout out to you. All right, messages for Libras. All right, Libras. So the bottom of the deck, we do have the Queen of Pentacles. So a lot of you guys are focusing on resources and coins, which has kind of been the theme of this entire reading. Everybody has kind of really been focusing on abundance and wealth. And this, again, self-love, self-care, nurturing yourself. Nurturing could be around children, just being a really giving type person, all right? And you look beautiful and radiant doing it. You could be, some of you guys are going to be interacting with animals in a new way, maybe getting a new animal, a cat, a dog, or something of that. Could be a fish. You know, I'm not opposed to a fish, but like something where you guys are going to be nurturing and stepping into a motherly role. Some of you guys just could be counseling friends and stuff like that. But yeah, there's an element of self-love here with the Queen of Pentacles. Could be connecting with a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. But there's certainly a focus on coin and abundance, all right? And just kind of internal growth also. Here we go again with the Five of Pentacles, Libras. So some of you guys could be feeling like you've been left out in the past. In the past, you've been left out in the cold. You've been abandoned. People have, you know, lied to you, deserted you, didn't let you in on like the gag. All right. And so some of you guys felt like you were left out, but here's the thing. You guys are moving into the Nine of Pentacles. So if you felt that way in the past, you guys are looking very, very self-made. This is kind of like my Beyonce card, where she's like a bad bitch. She's kind of on her own, right? In her gilded cage. She's enjoying her pet parakeet. Again, some of you guys could be dealing with birds. But yeah, she's minding her own fucking business because she has that coin and the luxury to do so, Libra. So even if you felt like you're out in the cold, you're moving into the Nine of Pentacles where you guys are going to be self-sufficient. And I know that's something that can be kind of scary and jarring for you guys because you guys seek that balance. A lot of you guys seek partnership. So just be mindful of that you might be stepping into a new place where you have to learn how to find that balance within yourself, Libra. And that is not something that is absolutely, that's something that's not scary. I was about to say, look at an Aries, your polar opposite. They function, you know, to their detriment of being so independent sometimes, right? And I have Aries in my chart, so no shade, all tea, right? Wow, and then we have the Three of Cups, Libra. So some of you guys are going to be reuniting, especially with this person that made you feel like you were left out in the cold. This could be co-workers, all right? But now that you've kind of found yourself and you've been independent, some people are going to be returning. And the reason why I say that this is somebody from your past, this could be friends and girlfriends. Obviously, it does not have to be a lover. It does not have to be a romantic relationship. But this could be easily somebody from your past with the Six of Cups. Could be dealing with the water sign just because of all the cups. So that's a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, but there's certainly return of past friends, past roots, people that you felt have abandoned you in the past, left you out in the past. They're now starting to come back. All right. So that is what I'm getting for you, Libras. That's a beautiful week. Yeah, because you're strong, independent. I was going to say black woman, but, you know, if you're not black, that's cool too. No shade. But because of your strong, independent self, you guys are going to be attracting people from the past because now they're like, oh, wow, look at this person. They've done their own thing. They've gotten their shit together. Now I kind of want to hop on that. All right. So, yes. So that is Libras. All right. So hold on. We've done Pisces, Capricorns, Cancers, Geminis, Virgos, Sagittarius, and Libras. So what do we want to do next? Anybody else? Want to throw something out there? I can move into Scorpios. I don't know if there's any Scorpios in the chat. Leo. Okay, boom. There we go. Thank you. Into this fire energy. Oh, that was so beautiful. The sun card was at the bottom of the deck. All right, so I see Aries. All right, so we'll do Leo and then we'll do Aries next, okay? Leos, let's go and let's see what's going on for Leos. Thank you guys to everyone who's dropped a like in this chat. Thank you guys for joining. So happy to see you guys. Ah, Aquarius. Boom. Okay. Welcome, Aquarius. Welcome. And one more shuffle like this for Leo, sorry. All right, Leos, let's see. Okay, Leos, Four of Pentacles, all right? And look at this. What it was followed by the Eight of Swords. Okay, Leo, so you're holding on to something, and it seems like you're holding on to self-doubt, negative energy. Some of you guys are holding on to what somebody said about you. And this could have been like a long time ago. It's kind of what I'm getting. I think some of you guys might have heard something the grapevine, and you're holding on to that, and it's creeping up and it's showing its ugly head. Release it, Leos. There's no point in holding on to that. But some of you guys could be holding back emotions, feelings from a situation, but seeing that Eight of Wands there, that's a self-imprisonment and kind of self-doubt. So be weary of that, okay? Because there's no need, especially if it's something that like you yourself can't control, especially if it's coming from outside sources, is what I have to say about that, all right? Yeah, okay, so some of you guys, the foundation is the Hermit card. Could be dealing with a Virgo. But some of you guys are certainly stepping into yourself, kind of searching some spiritual guidance. Like I said, I think there might have been a falling out of some sort. So you guys just kind of had to retreat, which is, you know, different for Leo. Like I said, I think that this is a different energy for you guys because a lot of Leos like to be seen, like to be in the forefront, like to be acknowledged, you know, when there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. They like that mane to be blowing in the wind, but it doesn't seem like it is blowing in the wind right now. A lot of Leos seem to be stepping back into themselves and retreating. I think that you guys are a lot quieter than you have been in the past, and people might even be noticing and acknowledging and being like, hey, are you all right? And you're just kind of like, no, but you can't really help me, so you know, whatever. It's kind of what I'm getting. And then here we have again with the Nine of Pentacles. Same with the previous reading. That's why I said sometimes I can't tell if it's my poor shuffling or like whatever. But in this case, it does go along with the reading still, where a lot of you guys are holding back and focusing on independence. Some of you guys are truly retreating into yourself. But what's different is some of you guys, you know, are, what's the word that I'm looking for? I don't know why I lost my thought. But some of you guys are starting to learn how to enjoy your own company. You're noticing that, like, you don't have to be surrounded by people in order to be happy. In fact, some of you guys are realizing that that can be quite exhausting to be performing at this point in time. So just be mindful of that, Leo. And then at the bottom, at the most likely outcome we have is the Magician. So manifestation. So that's why some of you guys are going in spiritually, all right, and looking to see what it is that you want, because it's time for you to decide what it is that you're going to put in the universe, Leo, because you can have the power to manifest that. You can be dealing with an Aries or an Earth sign, like I said earlier. But Leos are going to certainly be manifesting. This is a very powerful card as your most likely outcome. So a lot of you guys, even though you're holding back and you're kind of holding it down, start thinking about what you want next year to look like, and start visualizing and internalizing that, guys, and really use those affirmations, really let go of that self-doubt and release it, because there's no point. It's not serving you any good in this next year when you get to have a new start, a new brand new start, all for you, all for yourself, all right? So just be super mindful of that. This is a very powerful, powerful awakening that you guys are having with the Hermit card here. There's two major arcanas. So like this Hermit card, this is a spiritual breakthrough that you guys are going to be having, and it's with yourself, all right? And you guys will be back in the limelight. I truly believe that. But right now, you're just truly learning how to enjoy your own company, all right, Leos? So who did we have next? I want to say it was Aquarius. Okay? Oh, yes. Hi, Simply Waters. Hey, how are you doing? It's good to see you, all right? Yeah, we're going to go with Aquarius because we have the Queen of Swords pop up next. Sorry if it wasn't Aquarius. Aquarius. For next week. Or this week, I'm sorry. Hey, love the love that is happening in this freaking chat room. I absolutely adore it. All right, Aquarius. So we just had the Lovers come out. So could be dealing with a Gemini. And I was speaking about love, right? So some of you guys are going to be meeting or dealing with a soulmate or karmic energy, or just having to make a very important decision. Some of you guys, Aquarius, are at a crossroad. And so now it's up to you to decide what next step you're going to take. And some of you guys could be struggling in finding that. So I'm going to keep shuffling and see how this comes out. But some of you guys could be dealing with a soulmate connection, or just like a crossroad decision, all right? He really is it? Like, I wish I could drop a like for him. Thank you. Oh yeah, so look at this. Look at this that we had. We had Judgment pop out, Aquarius, to the Seven of Cups. So some of you guys are going to be coming to realization about things that you have been confused about. You're going to be making that final decision. It could be cutting somebody out, cutting somebody off, bringing somebody in, offering an apology, anything along those lines. You're going to see what the reading actually says. But for something that you've been extremely confused about, Aquarius, you guys are certainly going to be stepping into a clearer space with that Judgment. That's a major realization. That is a major like aha epiphany quite moment, especially paired with the Seven of Cups. That means it was surrounded by confusion. Okay, one. All right. Yeah, okay, Aquarius. So the Five of Wands is the underlying energy, all right? So this is competition. This is, you know, playing. This is ego. This could be a conflict within yourself or a conflict with other people. So certainly be mindful of that. Aquarius, a lot of you guys might be challenged with like your ego or like being right, where somebody's trying to challenge your authority or you're trying to challenge somebody else's authority. All right. But there is a conflict that is happening, Aquarius. But with this conflict is, again, it has to do with the realization and the decision. All right. Look, so we have what is going on with everybody? Why is everybody so defensive and feeling like they're like in the cold? All right. So Aquarius, your guard is up with this 9 of Wands here. Your guard is all the way the fuck up. People have to be careful about how they're talking to you at this time, because I'm sensing that a lot of you guys are not afraid to chomp chomp and snap back. Nobody's really allowed in this fortress right now, Aquarius. A lot of you guys are building up this extreme wall, and I'm going to clarify why, just because, you know, that a really defensive energy and kind of like holding back has been quite the theme for these readings today, which I find really interesting. Okay, so then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So there's something slow and steady that is offering its way towards you. This could do with work, finances, or this could be a you know, offer of love, or just like stability, right? But it's rooted in something very solid. Okay, so a lot of you guys are making sure that whatever it is that you're embarking on, it's going to have longevity. You're not one to hop on the bandwagon. You guys are truly wanting something to last. This could be in career, this could be in love, this could be in relationships, and you guys are certainly fighting for that. You guys are very, 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 very careful about who you're letting into your circle for this next time. It's kind of what I'm getting. Excuse me. Yeah, look, and then the most likely outcome is the 4 of Swords. So this is your energy again. Excuse me. Some of you guys are really taking a break and relaxing. Yeah, air signs are not having it. You guys aren't having it, and you guys are certainly taking a break from some situations. I'm going to pull some cards to get some clarity for you guys, but it seems like this week there is some conflict, but I don't necessarily see you engaging in it, if that makes sense. I see you doing like the very ultimate Aquarius thing of detaching from the situation and seeing it unfold. You're feeling a certain way, but you're not entertaining it. Like, you're very much like you're watching it, you know what's happening, but you're stepping out of it and you're like, look, I'm going to focus on my coin. I'm not going to be in the middle of this drama. And if this drama is tied to your coin, then you're really taking a step back and being like, have I made the right decision? Like, if you guys are having an issue with work, you're looking for another job. Like, you guys are not playing. It's kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, and then we have the Queen of Diamonds, which is essentially the Queen of Pentacles. So you guys are focusing on yourself, your own wealth and abundance and self-love. If something is not causing you peace and it's bringing you stress, you're looking at it, you're analyzing it, and you're more than ready and more than prepared to cut it the fuck off and walk away from the situation. Some of you guys are sad about it, but you're like, I gotta focus on me. What is this? The 3 of Cups. All right, so some of you guys, it could have been a third-party situation for this conflict. Some of you guys, this could be dealing with friends. Some of you guys are stepping out of your friend groups. Could be connecting with old friends. Could be reconciling with old friends. But I'm just imagining you guys are seriously like taking a break. And one more card. Yeah, with the 5 of Swords. So there has been definitely a conflict of egos, a conflict of communication where somebody's been really focused on being right, and they're kind of like, I'm done. If you don't agree with me, then like, whatever. You can move the fuck on and get the fuck on. All right? So that's it for you, Aquarius. And then I want to say we had Scorpio, all right? So we're going to move into the Scorpio reading. All right, guys. Hey, we're almost like at an hour. I hope I'm not going too long. All right. Aquarius, Scorpio. Scorpio, some of you guys are going to be receiving communication from like a past lover or a past friendship or somebody that you haven't spoken to in a while. So be prepared for that. Okay, Scorpio? All right. Let's see what's going on, Scorpios. All right, Scorpio. So your underlying energy is the Three of Swords. So this is heartbreak, pain. And I'm not trying to be funny, Scorpios, but this is something that you're very familiar with and you guys kind of flourish in it. I'm not saying that you guys like sit in it, but this is heartbreak is where you kind of find the scorpionic, like, it's like the bat signal. Like, I always think that Batman is in fact a Scorpio just because like the shittiest situation, he turned out to be like the most powerful hero in Gotham. And that is kind of like what I get with Scorpios, especially with this being the underlying energy. You know, you guys are finding strength in that, but there's definitely a focus of heartache that's coming in with you guys. All right. Yeah, we had the Tower moment. Again, this is your energy. So there was some sudden upheaval that kind of left you guys shook it. Some of you guys could have found out about a third-party situation. And for some of you guys, it kind of goes to what I was saying earlier. Somebody's coming back that you thought that you wouldn't ever speak to or acknowledge or even hear from again. And they're coming back and you're just kind of like, wow, what the fuck? Like, you're building up and you're egging up all these old energies. And for some of you guys, it's like a job, you know, where you ran into a past coworker. It doesn't always have to be love centered. Yeah. And so with this information that's coming back, or with this sudden upheaval, the structures that were already built into place are now being struck down. So a lot of you guys are looking at the whole world in your hands and you're trying to figure out, what am I going to do next? How am I going to move forward now? Okay. So this is a really interesting energy, Scorpio. But like I said, you guys, more so than any other sign, take pain specifically and make it your power. All right. So whatever it is that you decide to do with this sudden upheaval, you're going to put your all into that. You know, Scorpios tend to be like the most passionate, one of the most passionate signs of the zodiac. So you guys are certainly building up to this. But from this Three of Swords, I don't see you guys being stuck here. I do see you guys feeling hurt and feeling very deeply and emotionally. But whatever it is that you decide to do, let's look. Some of you guys are going to decide what you're going to do with this Hangman here. You know, with this new information, you guys are sitting still with it. But again, when it goes into motion, when you guys decide to kick it into gear 2, it's going to be gear 1000. All right. So just be mindful of that, Scorpio. I'm going to try to see what this heartbreak and upheaval was. And maybe get some clarification on this Hangman. Okay, Scorpios? 3, 2, and 1. Sorry. All right. There's Eight of Swords, so there's been a mental clarity. A lot of you guys found out a truth. A lot of you guys got information. It could have been a conversation that has had. Like I said, somebody reached out and returned to you. But a lot of you guys have just received clarity on a situation that you felt in the dark, but I feel like it came in a like sudden way. And nothing really too much gets past the Scorpio. I'm sorry. And so I'm kind of interested in how this came about, especially with this Tower moment being here. Right, this Two of Pentacles, again, there's just a lot of indecision here. There's like a lot of non-motion that's happening. I'm trying to see if I can get, why is this Tower card here? Oh, shit. All right, so we had quite a few cards pop out. So we had the Queen of Pentacles pop out, the Queen of Cups pop out, the Nine of Cups, the Three of Swords again, all right, to the Six of Cups, to the, again. In case you don't believe me, sorry. Anyways. Yeah, I'm getting a sense of, some of you guys were between two people, or two people were between you. Could have been an earth sign. So that's a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, or a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or a fellow Scorpio. And this is from somebody from the past that's caused a heartbreak, and now they're looking at you as somebody who fulfills their wishes and their desires, and you're deciding what you're going to do with that information is what I'm getting for a lot of you guys, all right? So just be mindful of that, all right? So that is going to conclude the Scorpio reading. I do see you guys hanging in there and laying low and kind of deciding what your next move is going to be with this clarity and insight that you guys found, all right? So be mindful, all right? Let's see, what sign are we doing next? What sign are we going to be doing next, guys? Whichever first one comes to mind. I'm trying to think. I did Capricorn. I did Virgo. I have not done Taurus yet. So I'm going to do Taurus, all right? Arizona in the house. I've never been to Arizona, but I've been to Colorado. I assume they're similar. I don't know. Is that wrong? If you're drawn Pisces. I see all the chat about Pisces. You know, I love Pisces. Y'all are like my number fucking ones, no doubt. Like, gang, gang. I so appreciate it. Taurus. Sun rising in Venus. Taurus, Sun rising in Venus. Sun rising in Venus. And 1 Oh! Wow, we made progress, y'all. All right. Taurus, okay? So judgment. All right, so your underlying energy is judgment. So this could be a second chance, but more so realizations. A lot of you guys are coming to conclusions. And then it was followed by the 4 of Pentacles, which I give to Taurus and Capricorns. This could be about old habits, old people, old relationships, but this is something new that's coming. You're learning something new about an old situation, guys. So be mindful of that, Taurus. Let's see what's happening, right? Ooh, beautiful. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So some of you guys are like literally, truly resurrecting from the dead, Taurus. And now destiny and divine energy is kind of helping you chart your path. So this is a really beautiful energy. And you guys have been popping up in a lot of these readings. So I'm not surprised because your energy has been very, very, very strong. This could be dealing with like traditions, patterns, families, could be stepping into some leadership roles, all right? But there's definitely Wheel of Fortune. There's some change happening with Taurus energy, and that's absolutely beautiful. Ooh, then we have the Lovers, okay? So there's a decision that could be moved, but look at all this. All 3 cards that I pulled so far are major arcana. So this is a big week for you guys. And again, when I say week, this can happen in the next 3 months. But some of you guys could be contacting a Gemini or focusing very much on communication. But there's a decision that has to be made. You could be torn between 2 things. I'm going to clarify this card to make sure that I'm not misinterpreting it. Obviously, because it can mean love. It can mean the soul connection. But you guys are walking into a path where you could be greeted with somebody else that means and helps, you know, helps the likes of you and helps you work out, right? And then look, boom. The most likely outcome is action. Some of you guys could be traveling, moving, or just open communication. So some of you guys could be receiving some information from a past lover. This could be somebody who's resurrecting themselves from the dead, Taurus. I'm going to make sure to clarify this because there could be many readings that this way that this goes, but definitely big thing communication, big thing change, action that's being taken place. Some of you guys are releasing old habits and toxic energies, and you guys are stepping truly into a new, you know, light. All right. I don't know what's going on in my life. Don't think about it too hard until this retrograde is over. Are you a Pisces? Do we ever know what's going on with our life as Pisces? That's a fair question. So yeah, so basically a judgment that's coming in is you guys have walked away from a situation and you guys are now starting to see where it's leading you. Some of you guys could be deciding if to walk away from a situation, but either way, there has to be action that's going to be taken with this 8 of Wands here. But you're going to be finding out information that's going to put you on a different path. You know, kind of similar to the Scorpio reading. Is what I'm getting. But this is just a time for new information. But again, with Sagittarius, with it being in Sagittarius, Sagittarius are explorers and they do, you know, learn new things, right? And they kind of are the truth sayers, right? And the truth seers. So I'm absolutely not surprised with this happening in Sag season, okay? Then we have the King of Wands. okay, that's coming up. So some of you guys could be being very stubborn and egotistical, but some of you guys are certainly stepping into leadership roles, attractiveness, you know, wands energy believes in the power, you know, of manifestation. They go after what they want. And so some of you guys are really stepping into a position where you're getting a lot of attention, all right? I'm going to pull one more card for this lovers. Let's see. Yeah, the Ace of Wands. So there's a new passionate start on the horizon for you, or you can choose to have a new passionate start. But whatever's happening, there's a shift that's happening for you, Taurus. And with that, there's wand energy, some new passion. You could be moving up to a king. You can master this. So this is something to stick to, but you're going to have to take action. You're going to have to make that decision, all right? But destiny is turning in your favor, Taurus. Some things are going to be resurrected. You're going to have to be realizing things. And as you move forward, you just got to know how to take actions and have a strategy. But Taurus are notorious for being like the most strategic, one of the most strategic signs. They don't get, because they're slow moving, I don't think that you guys get the proper credit for being extremely strategic, but you are. Okay, because you guys can hang in there. You guys think long term, all right? All right, so we just finished Taurus. I'm going to scroll up to see the bitch Maxine, you know, shout out. What we've already done. So Pisces, Capricorn, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Libra, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Aries. I'm going to do Aries next, okay? Oh, I was supposed to do Aries so long ago. I'm so sorry. I'm so freaking sorry. Aries. Yep, Aries. All right. All right, Aries, so the underlying energy we have is the Chariot. Could be connecting with a Cancer, but this is basically moving towards on your divine path, all right? You have mastered yin and yang. You've mastered feminine and masculine energies, and you're moving forward on your destination, and you're really not looking to the side. Note how he's looking straight forward, straight ahead. He's very determined to get to his destination of what he wants, all right? And this is this to me, you know, the Chariot, it's interesting that it's represented by Cancer. I'm not surprised, but it could easily be an Aries card too, especially because it is a warrior, right? So this is a really beautiful energy for you guys. Let's see what, you know, is happening. And then it's followed by the Sun, which is beautiful. Could be dealing with a Leo, but just certainly moving towards happiness, certainly moving towards what it is that you want, all right? So we have Death. It could have been connecting with a Scorpio, but there has been a transformation, you guys. Excuse me. There's been a transformation and growth. There's been a closing of a cycle. And basically you come out as like this beautiful butterfly. You've learned the lessons. Hopefully you evolved. And now it is you're really to take what you learned and move forward and straight ahead. And that's absolutely beautiful, Aries. Yeah, look at this. The Two of Cups. There could be a union that's happening with you guys. And you could be really passionate about this union that's coming in. Again, it could be with a Cancer or a Scorpio or a fellow water sign. It could also be friendship. This could be somebody that you're meeting who's like-minded and has a common goal that they would like to work with towards you. I'm going to clarify this card, but it seems like with this evolution and this growth, you've opened yourself up to new opportunities and new people and new ways of communication. And you guys are going to be moving quickly on this path. 2019 is going to be a very active year for you guys. And it could be on the emotional front. It could be with somebody that you're going to be meeting. So be mindful of that. All right. And then boom, we have the Devil as the most likely outcome of this. All right. So be mindful of this new connection that is coming in, Aries. Be careful not to focus a lot on sex. All right. Is kind of what I'm getting with this Devil card. This could easily turn into one of those like topsy-turvy relationships. Could be dealing with the Capricorn. Let's see. That's an interesting reading, Aries. This is a really interesting reading. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify it. All right. See, Death. What's Death card here? Ooh, we had two flippers. So yeah, there could be an offer of reconciliation. We have the Four of Cups, which is, somebody's making an offer towards you. Could be an emotional offer, or you guys feel stagnated in a working relationship. But there's death to a cycle, and some of you guys are going to be working with someone towards a common goal. But this person could end up being domineering, is what I'm getting. Some of you guys are certainly going to be connecting with a coworker. Let's see. Two of Cups. Whoops, excuse me. One. Yeah, ooh, boom. We have the Two of Cups again. All right, the Two of Cups followed by the Two of Cups. So that's double down on the energy, right? So really meeting somebody with the Seven of Pentacles. And this could be somebody that you put in you've invested a lot of time and energy into, or somebody that you've waited for, all right? And so when this happens, but I'm going to clarify this Devil card. No, just kidding. This is somebody that you could have had defensive energy towards. You're defensive towards this relationship. All right. So let's see why this double energy is here. Because the Nine of Swords. So there's a lot of anxiety. A lot of you guys are kind of scared to take a risk, to take a risk and open up to this new opportunity. But there's been death. So Aries, you're really going to have to let me know how this plays out for you guys, because some of you guys certainly could be coming into contact with a twin flame connection, but just be aware that this could sour. This relationship could sour. So try not to put all your eggs in one basket. Keep moving forward. Keep trudging forward, and don't get lost and riddled in self-doubt. If you're scared about this connection, meditate, contemplate on it, but be aware that some of it can just be your own personal insecurities that you are projecting, all right? So be mindful of that. Don't let these things hold you back towards this connection. Just keep moving forward, all right, Aries? So that's what I got for you guys. Now let's see. Next time I'm going to have a list. I didn't think all of this through. Who would like to go next? Aries. I think we're almost done. So out of the water signs, I finished all the water signs. Air signs, Gemini. Did I do Libras? Pretty sure I did Libras. Let's see. Thank you, Maxine. Pisces, Capricorn, Cancers, Geminis, Virgos, Sagittarius, Libras, Leos, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aries. Oh, wow. I fucking finished. Yo. I didn't recognize. See, 1, 2. Yeah, I fucking finished, you guys. So what is it that you guys like to see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, finished. Woo! Specifically tips for Pisces, please, like confidence, work, and other advice. All right, since you Pisces showed up and showed out, you get to do a bonus oracle reading because y'all are fucking phenomenal, all right? So let's see. Oh, I got this brand new deck from like a local artist, and I'm learning it. So I still have to read it from the paper, but like I really like the messages, and like he just happened to be in the store, and he's like a really beautiful spirit and soul. So I want to start incorporating these, but it's a completely different system than what I've used before. So I am going to pull from this deck, and I'm also going to pull from the Moonology deck to just get, because I'm pretty sure almost everybody left. We're going to categorize this as collective. So this is going to be like the collective reading, but I'm pretty sure most of you guys are Pisces. But this is the collective advice, all right? So we can be all inclusive, right? Let's see what's going on for Pisces. Advice for Pisces. Advice for the collective, all right? Thank you guys for the likes. And thank you guys for, in the comment section, for bullying the likes out of people. I absolutely appreciate that. All right. So let's see. So I'll take this. Look at how beautiful these cards are. And he like made these like intuitively. I just have no fucking clue what they fucking mean, all right? So the underlying energy that we have is going to be 32. I'm going to look up what the fuck that means. And then we have 9. We have this card. And then we have this card, all right? Really beautiful artwork. So collective, I'm going to pull out my handy dandy sheet of paper and we are going to find out what this shit means together, all right? 32, self. All right, so that is this card right here. All right, self. The growth of opening up the mind to see oneself as an energetic soul. Seeing possibilities for the first time, your true nature. Honor yourself as a work of art, not a perfect creation. That's beautiful, Pisces. Honor yourself as a work of, as a work in progress and not a perfect creation. All right, that's beautiful. Self-awareness and love apart from the human ego. Your soul knows what you are. Your ego only knows what you aren't. Beautiful, all right? Yeah, that is amazing. That's that's why I got it. Like, I'm so sad that I don't have them memorized yet. But, like, the messages that come through on these cards are just fucking gorgeous. And so, basically, just to sum it up, this is really reminding yourself and letting go of ego, letting go of that doubt. Like I told you that I was feeling, I was blaming it on Cancers, but it turns out it could have been Pisces, where you're just not accepting your truth. You have to let go of that ego, especially as you're moving and going through these changes, stepping into the new year. You're going to want to practice really loving yourself, really loving everything that's happening, counting your blessings, waking up and really realizing because you're living, because you're breathing, you are on a very spiritual path. All right. So you're doing everything that you can be doing. Do not be critical. I know, again, this is a collective, but because there's more Pisces, I'm going to use Pisces. But I know Pisces can truly, truly be very critical. Some of the most critical signs, because, keep in mind, our direct opposite is Virgos. But this is, two sides of the same coin. So we're just as critical, but it's inward, right? As in Virgos tend to be outward. So be mindful that, let go of that ego, let go of, the things that are holding you back and scaring you, because it's all just, in the devil's playbook, just to play tricks on you. And you don't want to get caught up in that, because there's so much to be beautiful and grateful about. All right. So let's move to number 9, which is this card. Oops. Freak. I just literally threw everything. Let's move to 9. All right. And so we're going to be Stella. Allow your inner child to be curious and seek out what it wills, approaching all that is going on around you from the sense of interest, intrigue, and curiosity, not the pragmatic approach that inevitably becomes a habit with maturity. Doing so with the light energy. Eventually you will need to again ground, but until then, lighten up is your best approach. This fits beautifully with letting go of that ego. Feeding that inner child, feeding your curiosities as you move forward, not being too critical and harsh on yourself, just going with the flow. It's so interesting that Pisces are the main ones to go with the flow. And we struggle with that, all right? And not for Pisces. This is, since this is a collective reading, this is just being able to let go, release that. Again, we saw a lot of Taurian energy and a lot of like 4 of Pentacles, a lot of holding back. It's time to release those bad habits and those negative energies. Really get back to like a fun time and just go with the flow. Bring 2019 in, set your goals, right? What you'd like it to look like, and have fun with it. Really explore, okay? It's kind of what I'm getting. And then finally, we have this card 23. Is that on this page? Nope. It's on this page. Sorry. All right, and 23. Mind. No. Rose. The incredible ability to manifest or create life and joy in places which it would otherwise be devoid. Beauty, love, and joy Beauty bestowed from a source beyond the physical world limitations, creating what was thought to not be possible, bringing love and joy into places which have little, growth out of that which would otherwise appear to be lacking. All right. All of them follow the very same theme of really letting yourself go, really letting yourself explore, all of your hopes and dreams, and just having fun in this new cycle. Let go of those doubts. Stop thinking that, you know, this isn't possible. Because it is, you know, you are bound by nothing but your own self and limitations. And that is our hardest part to let go. And you know, I'm not necessarily the most religious person on the planet, but like I do believe in God and spirit and all that other stuff. Excuse me. But the saying that I do like is when, you know, when pride is present, God is not. All right. You can't have both. You can't truly believe in yourself and have faith in the universe at the same time. It just does not work like that. So some of you guys are having to release everything that you thought about yourself, because I promise you, all right, I promise you, you guys cannot even imagine how great you are. So you're doing yourself a disservice by completely depending on yourself. When you open yourself up to the love of the universe and you open yourself up to the love of God and guidance, oh my gosh, the places that you can go that you are just incapable of imagining, right? It's just like when a human tries to picture the universe or picture what aliens look like. We can guess, we can take jabs, but it's like we'll never truly know. We'll never truly be able to really, really know what the Lord has in store for us, okay? Or what the universe has planned for us. So it's time to let go of your imagination, your thought. Have fun with the planning and all the other stuff, but please dream big, guys. Dream big. Dream like you don't know that you know, there's a weight limit on being a fucking astronaut, right? Like, dream fucking big. You can fucking accomplish it, you know? Yeah, almost critic. I am too. Like, I most certainly am. Like, you can talk to some of my closest friends. Like, I'm always like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And I don't. I really don't. But, you know, I enjoy doing it. And that's the important part, Pisces. And just anybody for the collective who's still here. I said I was going to pull from the Moonology deck too, just to get like a more concrete reading, but those cards are absolutely beautiful. You're going to see me shuffling and like reading through that paper for a little bit until I start making my own personal connections, but the messages are just so beautiful. And I like the way he worded them, so it is what it is. Let's see, oracles from the Moonology deck. 3, 2, and 1. All right, so let's see what's going on. Ah, this is beautiful. Look, I love when the cards like come together. All right, what do you need to release? I told you I have a guess, and I really think that it's ego and pride and sense of self and just really being able to immerse yourself into the universe and letting it take control, opposed to holding on to these false ideals that we all, you know, have and gather and hold on to. It's time to keep it moving and keep it trucking. But for you personally, really pray and meditate. What is it that you need to release, and do it before Thursday, before this new moon comes in, all right? Oh, look, and this was followed by have faith in your dreams. You know, exactly what I was saying. Prosperity lies ahead. And this is all from the bottom of the deck. You know, what is it that you need to release? Negativity. Have faith in your dream, because prosperity does, in fact, lie ahead. And then your hard work is paying off, okay? So be truly mindful of that. Everything is going. Everything is growing. You guys are moving positively into a great direction, and yeah, just keep staying positive, keep your head above water. I know that it can be difficult, but just keep your head above water, guys. You know, it's absolutely going to be beautiful. All right, so I thank you guys so much for fucking coming into the chat and supporting this. I really had a good time. I also, you guys, I don't know if you guys are doing anything, please let me know, but I also wanted to post a video about Christmas gifts based on zodiac signs. So I don't know if you guys are interested in sticking around. But if I don't post that tonight, then I'll probably be posting that at some point this week. I did not forget the pick a cards. I just have to get another SD card for my camera because it shuts off in the middle of the fucking reading, which is annoying as shit. So I got to get that worked out. So hopefully that'll be out by the end of the week also, right? So yeah, so just stay tuned, yeah, for that reading. I think that that'll be fun reading to just kind of shoot the shit about zodiac signs, because that's really, I don't know if you guys want this information about me, but that's really where like I started as far as like my spiritual journey. Is like I was really into zodiac signs, really studying people, and just how like people move and people go. So that's really where my comfort zone is, as far as zodiacs. So guys, let me know what kind of zodiac videos that you like to see. Like what, like, oh, zodiac signs do this when that, or like that kind of shit. Because I really want to focus on that. I really love zodiac shit. I just don't know what to talk about all the time. So I really look to you guys. So I'll be putting up more polls and shit. Thank you guys for participating in the polls. Please, please, please don't forget, I'm still doing that 6-card $15 special. Numbers are not my strong suit. But yeah, you guys, thank you guys so much for coming out. Thank you guys for dropping those likes. I cannot wait to see you again. I'm probably going to keep doing this every week. And yeah, and shout out again, Maxine, for keeping it a fucking buck, keeping us true, keeping us honest. I really appreciate that. Like, you have no idea, okay? So thank you guys. Peace. Love you guys.